I'm Lisa.
And I'm Sandy. And what's your
My name is Robert.
and where do you come from?
I come from Holland, also known as the Netherlands.
And what subject does you major in the university?
I'm not majoring yet. Like in Holland, there's no major. You have just a general bachelor, and then you do a master, which is your specialization. I don't really have a major.
And our question is about love and marriage. And do you have a girlfriend now?
Uh, and let's say yes. Yeah.
Okay. And
Like she left yesterday back home, so that's why. I had a girlfriend here in Taiwan, but she left yesterday back to Europe, so that's why. I was like doubting.
and what the difference you think between marriage and the relationship with girlfriend?
Actually, it's not much. I think it's more symbolic.
Symbolic. And at which age do you want to get married?
I don't care. As long as it feels good, I don't really care.
Uh, even though it's about 40 years and you will get married. If you
Yeah, let's see. Like, I'm not planning to get married soon, like before 27 more or less. But 40 is quite late. But yeah, if that's how it goes, I don't really mind.
and
Oh,
uh,
oh. What characteristics do you want your ideal partner to be equipped with?
Um, that is a difficult question. Yeah, of course he's nice and intelligent as well. Like has to have a good conversation, but also open-minded. Like I don't really fall for close-minded people. And so really down to earth is also important.
Oh, I want X she should be compatible to you.
Come again?
Should she be compatible to you? Compatible.
Yes, of course.
Yes. Okay. And do you want that she can share her innermost feelings with you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. 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 Can you? Huh. It is decided if two people have totally different personalities, their marriage will probably not work. Do you agree this?
No, like I've seen several examples of people you think they're totally the opposite, but somehow it works. It's I think it's a thing you can't explain. Some people are really alike and go along really well. Some people are totally different and also have a good relationship.
and even though they're from different countries.
Yeah, it can happen. It makes it more difficult. I think it's also, say, statistically shown that people tend to get married from their own country because it has to do with values. But so it makes it more difficult to have a successful marriage or relationship with someone from another culture or country. But it is possible.
Okay, okay. Let's entering the following chapters. Money. Okay. Comparing to other countries, what do you think about the cost living in Taiwan?
It's good. Like of course I compare it to my own country, and I think groceries are a bit more expensive. But I have to say Holland is really cheap in terms of supermarkets and groceries. But for instance, like gas is really cheap here. I've seen that, and so actually cigarettes and alcohol is also really cheap.
Okay.
So it's just quite normal in terms of my home country.
Oh. When do you want to take a job?
Um, 3 years, I guess,
3 years.
more or less. Yeah. Like,
Which? Oh, you.
yeah. Theoretically, I could be finished with my studies next year, but I think it's quite soon. And I want to maybe do a master abroad, which is 2 years. And also maybe first get some working experience as an internship, for example, to get an internship. So I think 3 years. I think, yeah.
And which jobs do you want to take?
I have actually no clue, really. That's my biggest question. That's the biggest question I ask myself every day.
Do you want to take job in Taiwan or other country in your?
No, it's not limited to only Holland. I would consider a job abroad. Yes.
Okay. Okay. And the following chapters is about taboo. And can you tell us some taboo in your country? So, take Jester for example, and she will.
Actually, this year we have a tradition which is called Sinterklaas. I don't know if you know it. It sounds like Santa Claus, but it's a little different. And you have Sinterklaas, who looks a bit like Santa Claus, but he's a little different, and he has little helpers, which are black traditionally. And this year there's a lot of discussion about whether that is racism or not. And a lot of Dutch people, because also the United Nations criticize Holland for that tradition because they say it's racism, while we say, well, it's just a tradition and they're actually not black people, they're just black from um, ashes, we say, because they climb through the chimneys to give children presents. You should look it up, Sinterklaas. I'll write it down for you so you have a background information. And people who criticize the tradition, a lot of Dutch people were really mad about that. Like, well, don't touch our tradition. It's just the way it is, and we should keep it the same. Because as they said that it should not be allowed to be the helpers be black anymore.
Okay.
I know it sounds really weird to you, but it's just the first thing that came to mind. I will write down what it is, and so you can look it up.
Okay. And does any gestures in your country is considered to be a taboo?
Yeah, like a middle finger, of course. That's a
It's
gesture.
same as our country.
Oh yes, and also like for instance, your arm straight up, like the Hitler. You shouldn't do that as well.
Like this.
How do you mean?
Uh,
Oh, that with this? You mean?
Please.
No, like yeah, I'm not gonna do it like now because it's quite a taboo. But it's like you raise your right arm, like more or less 60 degrees. That's what Hitler did always, and you don't do that in Holland. And what else? Gestures. Oh, that's about it. Not a lot actually.
Okay.
Okay.
And we
And